We in the kitchen. Catch me whipping work up in the kitchen. If she twerk up in the kitchen, I'ma give her what she want up in the kitchen.
Okay. And yeah, I noticed you had you said you just recently started going on Spotify, or?
Yeah.
So I noticed you had a pretty good your monthly listeners is pretty good on Spotify. How did you, I guess, transfer your audience over there so simply?
I've been on Twitter for a minute.
Okay.
And I've always been active. Like I said, man, I've been rapping. I've been in studios rapping since I was 16.
Okay.
You feel me? I've been rapping since 8 years old. Freestyle bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But when you go into the studio and you rapping at 16, you still going to school.
Yeah.
So when you go to school, you ain't gonna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? So you talking about that, some people ain't gonna believe you. Nah, there ain't no way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the people that do, you know what I'm saying, they're like, yo, it's good, you know what I'm saying? So they fuck with you. The next day they see you, hey man, how was last night? Or yo, you got any more music popping? And that's just how it grow organically.
Yeah.
And then what's it called? Just having your people with you, man. And then just knowing what to do. You gotta know what to do. You gotta be consistent. You gotta as soon as I dropped Whip It, I told people, I'm like, yo, I'm dropping Whip It the movie. They probably thought I was gonna drop a Whip It music video. Nah, I dropped 6 songs on y'all 3 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? And I got more music coming, and they know I've always been like that. You know what I'm saying? My SoundCloud name was soundcloud.com Wildz Snapping. You know what I'm saying? If y'all wanna follow that, here are my freestyles. It's freestyles. You know what I'm saying? It's everything. It's just all right there. So people knew what was up with me. And I've been performing, and people always loved my shows. They always told me that my energy is always dope.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They you know what I'm saying?
That's,
to dance.
That's part of what impressed me, because I saw you at the show the other day, and so I wanted to ask you about that. How did you build up your stage presence? Was it just doing shows all the time, or how did you get so good as a live performer?
Man, so when I was 18 or 17, I was 18, I moved out. So I moved to New York, and I was on some shit. I told my mom, I was like, I want to get rapping. You know what I'm saying? I got shit. I had, matter of fact, I had got a mixtape out. I had dropped my first mixtape, and shit, I had a remix. I had a song called 100 Niggas With Me, and it was the second song. And a nigga from SOD, Soulja Boy's label, Young C, he had hopped on it, and so that shit had got me some clout. And I had talked to a couple of artists of SOD and whatever. So I was hyped. My head was boosted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna go to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Ain't shit going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Shit's in the streets is a little weird. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna go out. So I'll go to New York, and I don't know fucking nobody up in that bitch. Not a damn. I'm from Florida. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Southern boy. I go up there and I say, what's up to somebody. They be like, you got an accent. Where you from? I'm you know what I'm saying? You couldn't say hi.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I ended up having an uncle up there, and he had a boy, a coworker who was a producer. He was like, hey, I got a coworker. He make beats. And I showed him your music or whatever, and he wants you to follow him on Facebook or something like that. I don't know. So I hit him up. My boy Fat Sounds, shout out. I hit him up, and bro was like, yo, you're ill, you're raw. We do shows out here every weekend, damn near. We turn the clubs up, not the same club, different clubs. We going to Manhattan, we going to the Rockville Center, we going to goddamn Times Square, woo woo. So I was like, cool. He was like, meet me at this Club Revolution in Amityville. And I was like, shit, all right. I took the train out there, met him that weekend, and I had met, he was a producer, but he had a team with him already, it was SIP, Stacking in Progress, and it was there was a rapper named Dubbies, and rest in peace, my boy. And he was a rapper, and he was like, oh, so you're Wildz, you're that Florida nigga that my boy was talking about. I was like, yeah. And he was like, you make that trap music. I was like, yeah. At that point, ain't nobody was really making trap music. At that point,
yeah.
I think French Montana probably had just came out type shit. So New York niggas had just got on this shit, you know what I'm saying? So Waka Flocka, Oh Let's Do It probably just came out you know what I'm saying? So it was fresh.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I came to the show and whatever. I had my dreads, you know what I'm saying? They liked the way I was swagged up, and I was basically hype man in it, and I was hype man in it. He was like, cause I ain't know none of the music or nothing. He was like, all right, I got like 5 songs. You know what I'm saying? He just take these drinks, you know what I'm saying? He gonna cool it, and then when we get on stage, you know what I'm saying? Just make me look good. I was like, all right, bet. I had a mic, and I just shook my dreads up on that bitch. I made that shit look so crazy. By the time we got off stage, people was like, yo, who is that guy with you? Who is that? Like, does he rap and whatever? And it was like, yo, like, you gotta bring Wildz with you everywhere you go. You know what I'm saying? So from there, like, literally every show I was going, they was in the studios. We'd be spending the night in the studio, like, we like 7 heads, and we match up on a sesh. But like I said, like, me and him the only rapper. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's just all like real support and like producers and niggas smoking, ooh, whatever.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I'm saying, just vibing, making music. And so that's what the studio, that's what we were doing during the studio time. And then we were doing the shows too, and that's what got my confidence. But I already had a mixtape out, so I was already making music. So he was like, all right, so I know you make music, but can you perform? Boom, when he saw me.
Yeah.
Obviously, he like it, you know.
And
from
translated.
there, from there, just kept doing shows. And it was never really a problem. I was never scared to do a show. I was more just excited as a motherfucker. I was always like people would ask me like, are you ready? I'm like, bro, I'm ready to be on this bitch, bro. I'm ready to get off this shit. I'm ready to go. Like this is what I came here for.
Yeah.
I'm not here to like lean with it, rock with it. You know I'm here for business.
Yeah, I got you. So we come in around the corner. It's like November right now, coming up on 2020. So what's the vision for next year?
Man.
Well, you could tell us at least.
Everybody Monopoly.
Okay.
Everybody Monopoly. That's the vision. It's elevating my people. It's elevating my team. The people who I got with me. I got a lot of artists with me. They got amazing music. I got singers. I got rappers. We got talent. You know what I'm saying? Graphic designers, cameramen, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. So we just trying to make it happen and basically just branch out. We trying to just get the music as far as we can, and we will do it ourselves if we got to, you know what I'm saying? We're putting up the website soon, hopefully by the end of December, but before 2020, we got the website going with all the merch loaded up.
Okay.
And everybody can just, you know, be heavy bag.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
So nothing like specific, like a specific like target goal that you have, or?
My target goal is by the end of next year, I want to own some property, man. I want to own some property so I could put my people in it. I would like to have a studio building, you know what I'm saying? Right now, we already got the studio. We got a couple studios, you know what I'm saying, that like, I got an at-home studio. My boy right here got a studio. The nigga that engineered the whole, you know what I'm saying, LaRouche. We go to Blue Room Studios on the street, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can book y'all session.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we go, and we make it happen. My goal is to get to buy a building so I can put my people in there. This is heavy bag headquarters, and then we're gonna pump out the merch from there. Open another location. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to expand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Really, and 10 more projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm already like 5 projects in, 6 projects in. I got like no cap, like 100 unreleased songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 probably mixed, you know what I'm saying? The other, you know what I'm saying? We all just racking up material so I can just flood the streets.
So when you have like that much music, how do you pick what songs go where?
My people.
You let other people?
I let my boys pick it.
Okay.
Because you ask me, I love them all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I ain't love it, I would have stopped mid. I was like, nah, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nah, this ain't it. But nah, my boys, they tell me, they were like, yo, this one, you got you one. And even if I'm not feeling, they be like, nah, you got to, or nah, just go back in there and go higher or lower or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They really motivate me and they really tell me like how to really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how to execute it the best way for not just like what would appeal to me, but what appeals to the others. Because I know what I like. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta do what, you know.
Commercial.
Yeah,
not commercial.
Yeah, for a fact. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Just.
Yeah.
I want everybody to love me. You know what I'm saying? I want you to love me. You know what I'm saying? I don't need you to love me. Because regardless, I'm a stream. I'm a do me. You know what I'm saying? Big bag. I got the support between me and my peoples. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying? If y'all want to follow this is something that's great to follow. And I got something good for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I got some swag coming out. I'm selling swag, come buy a bag. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have the site. Y'all gonna fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? The shows, I'm giving out daps and hugs and most shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just gotta be a part of this. It's gonna be dope.
Okay. What's a Susie?
That's a Susie. A Susie. A Susie. Susie's a bad bitch, man. Susie, you ever seen a bitch so bad? Like, you be like, just, you know what I'm saying? You call, you a bitch so bad, I don't care what your name is. You know what I'm saying? Like, your ass so fat, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time I met a girl, her name was like Just Lahio or something like that. And she's like, I don't give a fuck what her name. I'll call you JJ. I'll call you whatever, man. Susie. Hey, mom. Hey, Susie. Mama. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man.
Okay.
But yeah, Susie was in that mind state that I was in when I was rapping it. I had that vision, you know what I'm saying, of just a bad bitch named Susie. Like you know, Gucci had that song, yeah, my name is Susie and Gucci think I love him, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I bagged Susie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I bagged me a Susie.
I got you. Yeah, I was listening to that. I was like, damn, what does that mean? It sounds cool as hell to say.
Yeah. I guess it's the untouchable.
Okay.
Untouchable, man.
Yeah, so we all want us a Susie.
Like you want you a Susie.
I got you. And then I had to ask you about the line on the single, Whip It. You said something like, if she ain't doing dishes, get the fuck out my kitchen. Where did that come from?
People being in the way. People being in the way. Niggas got a lot of work to do. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bitch, if you ain't doing dishes, what the fuck you doing in my kitchen? Mm-hmm. Like, really? You know what I'm saying? A bitch could be all up in your faces, phone, all this shit, man. You all in my kitchen. You know, I'm cooking right now. I'm in the studio right now. You want me to go home to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got like another hour to mix this song up. You know what I'm saying? You over here talking about you never want to spend time with me. I'm cooking right now. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't washing dishes, you ain't helping me, you know what I'm saying, get this out. I'll be washing dishes forever, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Last question I want to ask you. You said something, I think, correctly, like, hell yeah. I know you said something to me the other day, like you said about trapping. You said something about selling weed. Is that part of, like, your arsenal of what you do?
Nah, that was back then, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then I was really trapping, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was really something that, like, 4 or 5 years ago, I was really going through shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no niggas had warrants. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, I couldn't get a job. You know what I'm saying? I walked around, I had a warrant for 8 months, and I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm over here trying to apply for jobs and shit, and jobs ain't motherfucking hiring me, bro. So I'm like, and niggas every time they see me, they be like, oh, bro, you still doing that rap shit? Hell yeah, I'm doing that rap shit. I'm trying to get me some money too, nigga. I can't. You feel me? So I was doing what I do, you know what I'm saying? And then found me a way, heavy bag monopoly, you know what I'm saying? I invested into some music, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm just in the studios all day, every damn day, you know what I'm saying? We got promotional services, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you seen that in a small time that we built up the listeners, monthly listeners. Niggas ain't really getting listeners like that in the first month when they first make it locally, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And a lot of things when I look up the analytics, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my plays ain't even in my city. I'm getting plays from Netherlands. I'm getting plays from Brazil. I got plays in Chicago. I got plays, you know what I'm saying? So promotional services, man. I help people get their music out there too. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me. You know what I'm saying? I work with all budgets. You know what I'm saying? I help you get your music out there.
Okay, so you got that street team solid.
Man, we HBM for real. You know what I'm saying? We graphic design. My boy. Anybody need photo shoots? You know what I'm saying? You need an album cover, mixtape cover. Get at me. I'm gonna point you to it, bro. You gonna get it, bro.
Okay, man. Mm-hmm. Thank you, man. I appreciate you coming in.
Appreciate you, my boy.
No doubt.
Kitchen Made TV.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.